Good morning. I'm Thomas Buchanan. I'm on a water fast. This is week 7, day 1. It's Monday. Happy Monday. Woke up this morning at 212.2, a little on the high side, but not to be expected. As I explained a week or two ago, I'm on antibiotics. I'm having diabetes issues with a couple of toes. They want to get the chainsaw and cut them off. I don't want that. And then, in addition to that, I'm going to see the wonderful dentist. I've got a couple of fillings that need to be dug out and redone. So, anytime I take antibiotics, I gain 5 to 8 pounds. This is no different, other than the fact that I haven't gained the full 8 pounds yet. So, uh, you know, life doesn't always go your way. Life throws speed bumps at you. I don't care whether it's financial, health issues, relationship issues, job issues, money. I don't care. Car issues. I mean, pick your excuse, but there is no excuse to say I'm stressed out, so I'm going to go buy a dozen donuts and eat my cares away. Okay, that's not the way to handle stress. So, as the one person last week said, "I hate you." I mean, I know she doesn't really. It's just that she's in her first week of her very first water fast, and you're going to feel terrible your first week, and she's going through that right now. Basically, what you're doing is you're detoxing your body. All the crap that you've been eating, food wise, all of the crap you've been drinking, food wise, drink wise. Um, I mean, your body is going to let you know it doesn't appreciate not getting its 3 to 5 cups of coffee a day, because on a water fast, even even the first week on a water fast, you don't even get water on a water fast your first week. You definitely don't get tea, you don't get coffee. Yeah, I mean, folks, you get nothing. And that's why she's having a rough time. And she will. And that's why I've said it. If I've said it once, I've said it many times. I don't sugarcoat things. If you want to lose the weight, this is the channel for you. This is not a glamorous channel. This is not I'm out after 1 million subscribers channel. I'm out after just a handful of people who, like me, have been on the juicing diet and the grapefruit diet and the ideal protein diet and the Weight Watchers diet and the Jenny Craig diet, and spent thousands of dollars because you believe what you're seeing on TV. I went to my doctor who prescribed me Fin back a number of years ago. That was the designer weight loss drug. I now have permanent heart damage because I was foolish enough to listen to what I was being told. I don't do that anymore. I'm not the sharpest apple that ever dropped off the apple tree. I am not the dumbest. I'd like to think my intelligence level is a little above average, so I'll figure it out myself. So life is not apple pie. Life is not, I'm frustrated, go get a pint of ice cream and sit down and eat your cares away. Life is figure out a way to deal with life other than with food. You know, you've got to sleep good at night. You must get the weight off. I can't overly emphasize it enough. You must lose weight. I don't care how you lose weight. If you don't think water fasting is for you, go do XYZ to lose weight. But lose the weight. 1 out of every 2 Americans are overweight now. That's an incredibly terrible number. I appreciate all of my viewers who tune in to watch me struggle. You're watching me struggle right now. I I personally feel I should be in the 205 area, poundage wise. I hit to what 212.2 this morning. That's because of the antibiotics. Okay. When you ingest drugs, it will inhibit weight loss. You need to know that. Hopefully you'll learn that from this channel. This is a teaching learning channel. I don't bullshit around on this channel. When you drink coffee, and I'm not talking 8, 10, 12 cups, when you drink a single cup of coffee, the caffeine in the coffee raises your blood sugar. At some point, medical science is going to back me up on this. You know, it's a fact. Now, you may say, well, that's not good. Caffeine raises your blood sugar. No, it's not good. Having 1 cup of coffee is the equivalent of eating a donut or two. You're going to spike your blood sugar level and then you're going to crash. And when you go get another cup of coffee, you're going to spike your blood sugar level and then it's going to crash. Do you really want the yo-yo effect? You know, that's why I tell for you, especially for you folks on maintenance listening to this. That's why I tell you folks on maintenance, stay away from coffee. Do not drink coffee. Now, is it absolutely prohibited? No, I'm not going to prohibit you from drinking coffee on maintenance. But I highly suggest, I highly recommend that you do not consume coffee. I know everyone in America, the first thing they do when they get out of bed is they reach for that cup of coffee because it will help them get through the morning. Well, folks, really? So, losing weight is hard. That's why I don't sugarcoat it. Losing weight is hard. We've all learned terrible bad habits. And to make matters worse, and this may not apply to my folks who watch my channel from foreign countries, but to make matters worse, here in America, we celebrate with food. I mean, oh my God, if there is a reason to celebrate, we include food. Think about it. When you're born, everybody throws a party for your new baby. When you die, people bring over food to your home, to your spouse, your surviving spouse. When you graduate from high school or college, you go out to eat at a fancy restaurant. When you're, fill in the blank. We celebrate with food. That's what we're taught to do. When you have a birthday, sure, you get gifts, but you have cake and ice cream and a lot of bad stuff. We celebrate with food. And now I'm talking to you folks on maintenance. Some of you, not all yet, but some of you have learned it's okay to celebrate with food. Just reduce the quantity of food that you eat way, way back. Don't consume the same amount of food that you used to consume before you lost your weight. And when I say cut your the quantity of food that you eat back, I'm not talking 1 or 2% or 5 or 10%. I mean, you should be eating not more than half of what you normally would eat. And I challenge you to only eat a quarter of the food that you would normally eat. You just don't need that amount of food. Your stomach is the size of your fist. You don't need to eat a 48-ounce steak plus potato plus all the sides. You just don't need to eat that quantity of food. And flipping back to you folks who are on a water fast, who have accepted my 4-week challenge and started your own water fast, the obvious answer to one of my viewers is, oh, absolutely yes. What is the question? The question from the viewer is, can you drink too much water? Can you consume too much water on a water fast? Hell yes. That's why I limit you, starting on calendar day 8, I limit you to 3 8 to 12 ounce glasses of water a day. No more, no less. And you may say, well, what about the first 7 calendar? You don't get any water your first 7 calendar days on my water fast. You need to cleanse and purge the body the first 7 calendar days. Now, I've had a lot of people say, and I know one person currently, she's on her water fast. I've had a lot of people say, I don't think I can go 7 days without any food, any liquids, I don't think I can go 7 calendar days with nothing. I smile because I guess my response is, well, how bad do you want to lose the weight? Do you just want to say you want to lose the weight and not be committed? Because if you're committed, If you're truly committed, you'll find a way. And I'm going to close on this. If you're truly committed to losing weight, you'll find a way. If you're truly not committed to losing the weight, but you say you are, you'll find an excuse. Always, always remember that. You're either going to be truly committed to losing weight, or you're going to be, nah, all talk and no action. You're not going to be committed to losing the weight, even though you say you are. And you're going to find all kinds of excuses why you couldn't lose the weight. You know, the choice is clearly yours. The choice was mine when I was 315 pounds. I woke up one day with major issues. I mean, not to say I don't have a few major issues at this point in my life, but at 315 pounds, I had health issues. I mean, I could write you a list. But you wake up one day and you say, I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. I'm sick and tired of the way I look. I am sick and tired of feeling the way I feel. I am sick and tired of all of the medical issues and problems that I have. And one day you wake up and you say, I may not know what I'm doing, but I'm going to figure out this weight loss issue. I'm going to find something that works for me, not just to lose the weight, but to keep it off. And that's why this channel is dedicated to the few people who are serious about their health, who are serious about losing weight and keeping it off. It's one of the best decisions you'll ever make. At 315 pounds, my waist size, my pant size was a 54 to 56, and a 54 was tight. I mean, I was basically a size 56 waist. Today, my waist is smaller than 50 years ago when I was in high school, graduated high school. Today, as I speak to you, I've gone from a 56 waist all the way down to a 38. I mean, that's phenomenal. So I've been water fasting and on maintenance for 4 years. I've walked the walk, I've talked the talk. I got the COVID shots and pneumonia shots, and now I'm having teeth issues. And, uh, as I said last time I talked to you, once you're a diabetic, honey, you're a diabetic for life. Okay? Diabetes just doesn't disappear because your A1C number dropped from 13.5 to 6.3. I know because mine did. Okay? Yeah, you will always be diabetic. Again, I've said it once and it caused quite a controversy. Sugar Sugar should be outlawed as a dangerous drug, in my opinion, as dangerous as heroin and uh, PCP or black tar, or I'm not sure what the latest designer drugs are, but sugar should be classified as dangerous as one of those drugs because sugar has a lasting negative impact on the body. So that's all I've got for today. Um, I'm actually mildly surprised that I'm not at 215. I'm at 212.2. Who knows? Maybe tomorrow I'll drop back to 210, 209. Time will tell. Make it a great day. Make it a productive day. Do not cheat for those of you on maintenance. I don't care, or I'm sorry, on a water fast. I don't care how much your head hurts from your caffeine withdrawal headaches, from not being able to drink coffee. Don't give in. Don't cheat. You'll get through it. It'll be painful. It's not pleasant, but you will get through it. I'll see you tomorrow.